Joining me now, Post 9, Janus Henderson Investors CEO Ali Dibadj. He's ringing the closing bell today in honor of their ETF suite, reaching $11 billion in assets under management. Congratulations. Welcome.
Thanks, Scott. Thanks for having me.
So these are mostly fixed income?
Correct.
ETFs that we're talking about?
Yes.
So then give me your outlook for what you see ahead for fixed income in 2024.
Yeah, look, I think, if rates tend to go down, which is what most people are trying to think about over the course of 2024, that typically means that the economy slowed a little bit. What that means is you have to stick to higher quality and longer duration in the fixed income side, and certainly on the equity side, you really have to parse out what's going to be a good company versus a bad company. Rates will come down a little bit. They probably won't go to zero, Scott, and so the haves and have-nots really play out because there is a cost of capital that will not be zero going forward as well.
What if rates are just getting back to, I hate to use normal because, I mean, they were so abnormal for so many years, but just not so elevated to where they have been? Yeah. What if it's not a sign that the economy's slowing? It's just merely a sign of the times that inflation isn't what it was?
Well, honestly, I think that's a great time. That's a great time, particularly for people who are stock pickers like us or security pickers like us. It's a time for people who actually spend time to be real investors. And Janus Henderson, that's what we pride ourselves on. We're real investors who know the underlying assets better than anybody else. We can separate the wheat from the chaff. Are you saying that it's real? Is that because you're active, because these are actively managed? Correct. ETFs? Yes, that's exactly right. So these ETFs in particular are active fixed income ETFs. There's flavors of them for all kinds. For example, we have AAA CLOs. That's crossed over the $5 billion mark. The suite of them, which are JAAA, we have an MBS CLO, we have a BBB CLO, as well as securitized income CLO. All of those together are now making us number 4 on the league table in a very, very short period of time. And what we've done, Scott, is sort of the essence of what Janus Henderson is. I was saying we're investors. What we do is we really bring differentiated insights and disciplined investments that we would bring to an industrial kind of institutional client and bring that to retail. That's what these ETFs are allowed us to do, really democratize a whole world of investing that's been unattainable by the numerous folks out there who can now reach it. Because of the seat in which you sit, I mean, what is your general view of the markets for the new year? Yeah. Look, I actually think that the pivot point will obviously be the consumer. So what does the consumer do over the next little while at these rates? So far, it seems pretty healthy. Could it be a little bit of a slowdown? My guess is it could be, but I don't think you're seeing a really tough time over the course of the next little while. I feel more and more comfortable with where we're at. Are you expecting a recession or not? Do you think rate cuts are going to happen in 2024? How do you view that? Because it all comes to play in how we should think about the products that you offer. Well, it does, but the good thing is, Scott, is that we offer all products for all seasons, right, essentially. So some things that we think will not change and that are kind of longer-term themes. For example, the cost of capital theme. There is now a real cost of capital, exactly to your point. Over the past 10 or 12 years, there was no cost of capital. Buying a good company or buying a bad company didn't really give you alpha. In fact, now separating a good company and a bad company does deliver alpha. That's what us and many other people do as well, right? We separate those out. Just buying passive isn't going to save the boat anymore. You know, all tides won't lift all boats. You really have to sit there and separate things out. So to your question, the world will be much more difficult. There's no question because the cost of capital is higher. But that doesn't mean there aren't opportunities in the investment realm. And that's what Janus Henderson does. It brings you a suite of opportunities, including the active fixed income ETFs that we have today that we're celebrating by closing the bell, and other suites of products that we can bring to bear. Well, congratulations on your milestone and enjoy the ceremony.